Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. And as you may recall, when we left off last time, we were worried about why our water supply was not going fast enough. And so I can't remember exactly which pipe it was. I think it was the third from the bottom that was causing issues. Oh, hello. There was an issue right there. Okay, let's climb the ladder. Here we go. Okay, that one's full. That one's full. Okay, so it's second from the top, actually. That's the only one that has that issue. Alright, so we got to go through and figure out what's going on. I have a feeling the issue was that I, in the process of working this, thought, meh, good enough, and moved on. That's probably what happened. Excuse me. I also have a feeling that it would be a good idea to upgrade these and combine them. But I don't know that I'll do that right now. Let's see. Okay, are these guys even functioning here? What's going on here? What's going on? Flow rate's kind of low. You can see it's far below the maximum flow rate. Oh wait, 120 water per minute. It really has nothing to do with flow rate, okay. Well, let's just make sure that the ones connected to this pipe are functioning normally, which I think they are. Oh, interesting, this one's being used much more quickly than that one. So I assume if I check the water level between them, it's going to be full. But then after, still full, okay. I might just need an extra pump, honestly. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we've got two of them here. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, each one of these can hold how much? Well, let's see how much is up here first. It's fine here. Maximum flow rate is 300 per minute, which would be a little more than two of these. Well, let's see. Let me get out my calculator. I heard there was a calculator in, I saw there was a calculator in Unsatisfactory built in, like a search bar thing, but I don't know how to access it with a controller, so. Let's see. If I have 5 of them, it should fill 2 pipes. Perfect. Okay. Okay. So I think I'm understanding my calculation here. 1, 2, 3. Here's my 5. Okay, so let's see how this is doing. This one looks non-functional. That's because it's full. Okay. The issue might simply be a lack of pumps. Yeah, that might be all it is. Okay, this one's being... Again, the ones that are closest are being used very quickly. Okay, we got this pump here. How's it doing? Head lift is fine. But it also is empty. Interesting. If I look here, that's full. If I look here, that's also full. Okay, so it's... Oh, it's not empty. Okay. I think I misunderstood. There's no picture of the wall. Oh! It's just not flowing now because it's full. Right. So there should be a pump on this side, and there just isn't. I think that's the difference. I do have one here, however. How's it doing? Head lift is low, but we haven't even bothered to make one down there. So let's go ahead and add one right here. I honestly should add it as low as I can. Where'd I add it on the other side? Okay, right there. I'm gonna just follow the same pattern, not worry too much about it. Before I do, yeah, there's water there. Great. Copy it. Okay. Now is this a... oops. That's Mark 1. Okay. And upgrade it. I didn't even need to upgrade necessarily. Okay, here we go. Flow rate's getting up to 300 now. That's good. Yeah. Yo, that's what I wanted. Now I should be able to see this one moving now, right? Yes. It's still staying close to the top, though. Which is fine. As long as it flows, it doesn't matter. Now, you see these three are all moving. Oh, that one just stopped. And that one might have as well. I can't tell. 199. Yeah, these things are still over full. There's got to be a better way to handle this stuff. I'm sure the way I'm doing it is wrong. But I don't actually care if it's wrong. What I care about is, am I getting the throughput I need? I think I am now. So that might be a mystery solved. Man, these pipes are so bad. I just want to go to another spot and redo them completely. Okay, so let's take another look here. Just double check things. It's looking good. All right. Well, the only other thing I can do... is this Caterium? Oh, it is Caterium. Okay. You know, I should probably make a train that goes right across that way. At some point. Just straight across there. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back and confirm it's working properly. I honestly expected it to be... I don't know. For some reason, I expected that to take longer. But, yeah, we got a great start. And once we get that settled, I guess we'll work on the adaptive control units or what have you. Everything's looking green here. Oh, you know what I really need to work on? Okay, that one's not green yet. Okay. You know what? I'm going to give it some time. No, I'm not either. I'm going to come back and look at it now. Let's look at it right away. If I can't figure it out, I will give it some time. Because... is that green? Oh, cool. We want to give it as much... we want to get as much information as we can. Okay, this is low water, right? No fuel. Okay, so it's not a water issue necessarily. Although it also doesn't have water. Oh, these ones I maybe never set up? Yeah, those ones are not set up at all. They just exist. Okay. Forgot about them. Man, it's so loud. Whoa. Hang on, let me nerf the volume here. Oopsie daisy. There we go. Lower the volume a little bit. Yeah. So, what? Okay, we do have a little bit of fuel here. This one's doing okay. Right. There was one here that was a little bit meh. Looks like it's all good now. Okay, this last one's not being used yet. Although it could be in the near future. I think I just need more coal is what it is. That's fine. I want to check how they are at the ends. Whoops. Okay. Okay, this one's low. Right here. Interesting. That one's low. That's like... is it second from the bottom? It kind of looks like it. See, it's third from the bottom here, and then it ends up being second from the bottom over there. Oh, whoops, missed one. Let's keep track of that one. Okay. Yeah, it's the same one that's having issues. I kind of wonder, if I turn this off temporarily and let it flow... it's flowing at 300 per minute, though. Which should be plenty. Right? Let's check right here at the interface. Whoops. Man, I really have trouble grabbing ladders. I need to practice that. Whoops. Alrighty. Excuse me. 300 per minute. 300 per minute. Now this is not full. This can have a maximum of 54 cubic meters. This can have a maximum of 42 cubic meters. Honestly, I don't know why it's so empty. The only thing I can figure is maybe we just need to turn off power for a few moments and let it stockpile. That would be an idea. What if we put... I think we have like a... Let's take a look at what we have. Logistics? Valve. Yes. So what I want to do is right here put a valve. I hope it doesn't need power. Doesn't look like it. Configure valve. Valve limit is going to be 0. Oh, look. Does that fix our issue here at least? Okay, we're filling up. Honestly, I don't think there's a real issue here. I think the only issue is, the only apparent issue is it's just a big long pipe that has to be filled with water. Configure the valve. Let's increase the limit now. Back to normal, and let's see what it's like now. Yeah, see, it's holding steady, it looks like. And on this side, yep. That was more of a temporary issue. Okay, cool. Cool. I don't want to be wondering forever, you know, why that issue's like that. Okay. This is good. Okay. Great. Now we're going to go up this way. Oops. Not what I intended. We are going to connect this to power somewhere, like there. And let it suck me right in. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Now I also need to correct the truck layouts. I have considered, though, you know what would almost be as quick as running 2 truck routes? It would almost be as quick to lay rail. Configuring the stations would take a little bit longer, but honestly, laying the rail itself and just having a train go between those 2 places, those 4 places, wouldn't be that bad in terms of time. Like it, yeah. If I'm redoing the route anyway. Now, one thing I could do is use the Explorer to try to configure the route, to have it go fast, to be able to do it more quickly. Yeah, see, they're stuck there. I probably need to disable both of those until I'm done, so that, yeah, so that I don't run into them with the Explorer. How interesting. If I get inside of the vehicle, it corrects itself. That wasn't what I intended. I intended to... I was just trying to check which path it's following. Honestly, like, even from the very beginning, these trucks don't work out very well. Even when they're the best option you have for transporting goods long distances. Like, it's almost better just to use belts. Yeah. Let's find out where he heads, though. And from there, we should be able to figure out what his route is. He heads to this. I'm betting there's only one route that heads here. Let's see. Again, I don't even know how to find out which truck route is associated with this stop, other than... I think I've tried this before. Let me try here. It doesn't tell me which... It doesn't tell me which, doesn't tell me which path it's a part of. Like, I don't know which path it is. I can guess from the map. It's really frustrating. There's no way to see that information. I guess I could just delete the entire path and start over. Okay, so we're transporting steel. And we're using it for what exactly? Well, this belt's too slow. I guess it's fast enough. Okay, well, we could be using this faster. That's one thing. Whoa. Yeah. Let's see, is there any kind of, yeah, there's extra here. Okay, so I think what I want to do is just upgrade a bunch of these belts. Don't forget the in-between spots. Why not? Okay, now that's those guys, and then we have these guys. Yeah, we're just not able to make use of all these, are we? I mean, they exist, but they can't keep up. Probably because the rest of the belt's not marked for. Oops. Oh, this was... Oh, never mind. This is going the other direction. Okay, that explains it. Ah, interesting. Okay, well that was unnecessary, but we upgraded it anyway. That's fine. And I really just need to redo things. That's Mark 4 anyway. Okay, this is a splitter, not a merger. Thought it was a merger. Okay. Probably should do all of them while I'm here, to be quite honest with you. No reason to have to think separately about each of them. Okay, the one I'm targeting is right there, though. Yeah, that's the other thing, is running out. And we do need to increase our... I was looking back at a past stream, and I remembered that... Or I realized from watching the stream that concrete is in the path for creating these, and we've never prioritized concrete output. That's something we need to do at some point, in the not too distant future. It could be a now project. Okay, here we go. Man, being able to see that from the ground, that'll be interesting. Is it that one? Did we nail it? We nailed it, okay. Did I get it? Yes, I got the right one. Good. It looks like I got it all the way, too. Okay, great. Well, let's do the same with concrete, I guess. You know, let's just have a chill stream and just take care of some housekeeping, right? I would like to go and upgrade all these belts, but I'm afraid that I'm going to run out of the... I'm afraid that I'll run out of concrete in the meantime. So... Well, concrete's not even what I'm worried about right now. It is the industrial beams. Which, quite honestly, are going fast enough. Yeah, I don't even need to upgrade them. I just need to create more of them. Down here. Oh, almost saw it. Right here. This is a Mark II. Okay, we want this to go faster. I want to find out what the holdup is. It may be a lack of concrete, but, you know, it could be just we're not producing enough of it. Oh, yeah, look where it's coming from, too. It's coming from this part of the factory. This is one of the new areas. Well, not newer now, but... I bet you we're going at full tilt here. No, this is 70%. It looks like we are kind of low on materials on both. Okay. Well, the steel beams are going to be easier to fix, maybe? Okay. We can make this go a little bit faster. We're not going to worry about this on this side. We're going to worry about from here. Okay. Who knows? Maybe that's the whole issue. Look, they seem to be going a lot faster now. Now from this point, I need to connect with those fast cables. Have I done that already? I remember I talked about wanting to do that once and for all. Let's see. That's Mark IV. And then it's the third one. No, the fourth one down. Okay. One, two, 3, 4. I can hit that from the ground, I think. Oh, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the bottom of it. Okay, I can't see that from the ground. Here we go. Oh, I can't wait for a hovercraft. That'll be nice. Here we go. Let's just go through stuff. Why not? Let's get a nice close look. I think the last time I did this by jumping. Okay, it is a Mark IV, in fact. Delete that, delete that. Delete that. I think we got almost all of it. Delete that. What's going on here? Oh, rebar. Okay. Well, that's just something I left there. I remember I created it from here a while back. Now. Okay, so those are going in expediently from here at least. Let's travel a little further back and take a look. Yeah, here we need to upgrade. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, well that's going to be problematic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty sure that's it. Fourth from the top. If I just upgrade all of them, I won't have to worry about it. I think. Mark IV. Mark IV. Okay, great. We got Mark IV on this side. I kind of assume it's all the way. No, it's not. I just did a little bit. Okay, should be easier to track now at least. Okay. Oh, okay. Coming from this way. Oh, this is bringing back some memories. Oh yeah, I remember this gludge. Oops. Okay. So who knows? Maybe the whole issue, maybe a lot of the issues from here. Let's see how this is doing. 75%. Uh-huh. Okay. Now that would imply still ingots aren't coming fast enough. How many do we need per minute? We need 60 per minute, so that means any belt should do. But this needs to be a Mark II, and this needs to be quadruple. I'm just going to make them all Mark IVs there. Mark IV. That might have been the issue there. Mark IV. And this one as well. Whoops. Come on now. Oh gosh. Okay. No wonder I couldn't land there. Okay. Mark IV. Now let's follow this back. Whoa. Those are coming from over there. I bet that's coming from the other land. They're getting created here. I'm not messing with that anymore, but I am going to come over this way. Oh. Interesting. Here they come. What about this? I think this is making steel pipes. I think what I want to do, although this is supposed to keep up with it, is this going to increase? It seems like it's going up a little bit. I mean, I can check back on it later. But I think what I really want to do, this is coming from all the way over there. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade this, and then I'm going to start using this heavily. You'll see what I mean. I'm going to have it to reinforce the other path. because I want to take full advantage of this truck station. As inconvenient as it is, I want to take full advantage of it. Okay. Okay, so right here we're going to have a splitter. You know, a priority splitter would be nice, but I don't think they make that. Can I do it there? Come on. Okay. Oh. Just have to touch the belt, I guess, when I'm placing it. Okay, too sharply. Okay, great. I've learned something about that. Let's do straight. Oh, we need one more thing. This shouldn't be that complicated. I need a merger. Direction right. Is it part of that or not? Looks like it is. Okay, it's physically attached. Too steep. Alright, well, I'm not going to let that stop me. Wait, even a curved one? Too steep? Invalid belt shape. Too steep. You know, steep is probably the wrong word for it, but anyway. This works fine. It looks like almost the same shape as the straight one, too. Well, what do you know? It's not even lining up. Yep. Okay, I kind of figured that was what was going on. Because I didn't see it really attaching here. That's okay. Straight. Perfect. Now then, that is definitely connected and definitely going through. And these will definitely be full now. So, I don't actually know which one of these is getting priority. I think it's split 50-50. Hang on a sec. Okay. Okay. So, there is that. Just a second. All right. So that should help significantly with these guys. They should be full at least and reach their full potential, which is 15 times 4. That's still not a lot. That's 60 per minute. Yeah, that's not a lot. Okay, so this is probably our biggest holdup in manufacturing. That's probably our biggest holdup now. And the way we have this factory, we can't. It's not modular. We can't add new things very easily. The bus up top is okay, except that it relies on this stuff all working properly. So I kind of messed up. I should have started the bus from scratch up top. Maybe what I can do to try to recover is to make a new bus that's smaller and just handles the basics. But that's going to be super boring. Anyway, I think we kind of helped a little bit. Should be slightly better than it was. Alright, so let's get... let's work on the... Gotta work on the Hyperloop. There we go. Can I just put this in? Will that work? Oh, that's good. That's nice. Okay. Alright, now this is... what? Stators and rotors. Oh, stators and rotors. Okay. Cool. This is basically the beginning. This is heavy modular frames? No, just... oh, versatile frameworks. Okay. Yeah, we don't really need these that often, and we have a big supply of them, don't we? We do, right here. Perfect. 2,400, that's perfect. Okay, great. Well then, let's go to the end and do some more stuff. Alright. We might get a little bit done today. We actually have accomplished a lot. We fixed 2 issues. We fixed 2 bottlenecks that we had. Rather boring work, but definitely necessary, you know. It's kind of stuff you have to do every once in a while. Okay, but let's get to the end there and just see how we do. I do want to get those 100 adaptive whatever things that we're missing to complete Phase 3. I just remembered that I really want to have hovercraft, and I want to unlock the next phase to see if hovercraft's an option. I'm sure I'll have to build lots of extra stuff to make it happen. Whoops, I went too far. I'm sure I'll have to build lots of extra stuff to make it happen, but yeah, oh, maybe not too far. But yeah, I just want to work on that. Okay, this is the automated wiring. Okay, so let's look up a recipe for, nope. There it is, adaptive control unit. We want to make that. We need automated wiring circuits, heavy modular frames, and computers. Okay, we have 3 of those ingredients. We lack one, which is the computer. Okay. I'm thinking that the computer by itself is a whole deal. If I'm not mistaken, the computer has several components.
Please return to your designated zone. Failure to comply
I'm at the
will
edge.
result in termination.
I'm at the edge of the map. How far can I go? Not very far. I did not realize that this is the edge of the map. Okay. Let's go back to zoop mode. There we go. Man, this is annoying. Okay. So I can...
Fix-it property
Oh, I can't go that way either.
Outside of fix-it property. Return fix-it property to fix-it property immediately.
Really? Something's wrong. I can go here, but not there. Okay.
Your subscription to the function of any and all fix-it property expires the moment it leaves its designated zone.
So, let's mark this out. That's a danger zone.
Fix-it property will
That's
not
a danger
function
zone.
outside of fixit property. Return fixit
That's a
property
danger zone.
to
I'm
fixit
measuring each one
property immediately.
individually. This one's... Nope, it's not fine. Danger zone. So we're fine to right here. Look, see, we're fine here.
You are in imminent violation of your fixit contract.
Not there, though.
Please refrain from leaving the designated zone or you will immediately be terminated.
That's the danger zone. I'm just trying to map this out and understand. Okay, oops. Yep, danger zone. But this is fine. This is fine, but not that. Now, let's get to the... Yeah, let's not take any chances here. To go this way, we're fine.
Your subscription to the function of any and all fixit property expires the moment.
Yeah, we're fine going up this way.
Zone.
We just can't go that way. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah. We're just gonna turn a corner. I think this is kind of messed up. Actually, you know what I should do? Instead of turn the corner, I very much should pick a new level. I should either go up or down. Because if I go back this way and start crossing, I'm going to interfere with the whole plan of the factory, which was that I could expand these infinitely this direction. That was the whole plan, was they could go infinitely in this direction if I needed more of them. So I'm interfering with that plan if I just kind of cut it off arbitrarily. On the other hand, I really don't want to have this factory in the shadow either. I think what I will do is put it on a new level. I think I'll put it on a new level and also put it back here. So like we're just going to kind of cut off from right here maybe. Yeah, not this one. Whoops, daisy. Let's filter. Okay, seems like we're safe here. Let's just validate that. If I go over here, what happens?
Fix-it property is not allowed to leave fix-it designated work areas. Function
This one
outside
isn't
this
safe.
area is not supported.
Oh yes, there's my swatch. Same.
You
This
are
one's
in
fine,
imminent
but
violation of your fix-it contract. Please refrain
yeah,
from
that
leaving
one's
the designated
close.
zone or you will immediately be terminated.
That one's unsafe. Okay, that one's fine. I assume that's unsafe. And
Fix-it property is not
unsafe.
allowed to leave fix-it designated work areas.
I think we're getting the picture.
Function outside this area is not supported.
The edge of that's unsafe. Yeah, okay. Great. Okay, we're getting the picture here. Now what if I go to this corner? How is it?
Please return to your designated zone. Failure to comply
Yeah, I do
will
feel
result
like...
in termination.
Here we go. I feel like this spot right here is not especially safe. So, I think I can build equipment there. It looks like I can build there. I'm just not allowed to go there. So I'm going to use all of this space. But really, I'm only getting, let's see. Honestly, this is already conflicting. So I really only have this one spot right here that has no conflict. Well, it does have a conflict, sort of, but not really. I think my best bet, honestly, is to go ahead and build up right here. Like from this point, turn the corner and build directly up. And then go back there. So there's no conflict. And I want to go up relatively high. What happens if I go here?
You are in imminent
That's also
violation
no.
of your fix-it contract. Please refrain from leaving the designated zone or you will immediately be terminated.
Okay.
Please remember to stay within your designated zone as stated in your
I'm
contract.
sure these are all dangerous.
Violation of this contract will result in serious consequences should you survive.
Okay, let's test this one again. Yep. Okay, I got it right. I'm not going to test that one. I don't need to. Okay. So interestingly, this is the edge of the map. Jeez, okay, so there's more room this way. Should I maybe take the factory this way? It does seem easier than going back that way. And for one thing, I can keep it on the same level for a long while without any sort of conflict. I also wouldn't have to rebuild the belts. I could just reuse them. Oh, you know what? That's what I should do. Yes, I'll eventually need this belt to go up and around. And I should go ahead and plan for that now. But very importantly, I also can just keep using these belts on the other side. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we've got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 belts, I believe. 6. Okay, so we'll start from here. If we rotate this as is, okay, perfect. You know, I probably shouldn't push myself over here. I think I'll go here. Here we go, belts. That's not what I want. Nope. Oh, okay, railroad stuff. Okay. We'll need to resort this at some point, but it's not too bad. Let's just go with 5 for now on each one of them. Okay, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just realized what's going to get me into trouble. I mean, yes, there's technically room to put stuff on both sides of the belt, but the real problem is that these later ingredients need the earlier ones. Oh, there's another issue right there. These later ingredients need the earlier ones, so we need to, you know, accommodate that. I mean, I can follow this all the way down and find out where that bottleneck is, but honestly, what I'm going to find out is I just don't have enough equipment. What I really probably need to do on this side, at the front end anyway, is to build up basic materials again. All the basic materials start from steel, yeah. Huh. It's so hard to make good decisions. Like, I worked so hard to make this conveyor belt really stress-free, and I think it solved a lot of my issues. Like, especially if you compare it to my earlier attempts, it's very modular. But I overlooked something very basic and simple. I don't want to transport a billion different kinds of items along this belt. I just want to transport the basic ones. So maybe what I should do instead of all of this stuff is do conversions. Create a new set of belts. Maybe just one set by itself. Toward the back maybe or something. Yeah, I think what I'll do is create a new belt line right along here with basic raw materials. Geez, I think that's the only way to fix this, but how long is that going to take to work? I think that's the only way to get rid of bottlenecks. Man, and I just want to get a few more things done, you know? That's where I'm at. I just want to get a few more things done. Okay. Well, speaking of bottlenecks, take a look here. I believe this is Mark 4, right? What's Mark 3? Okay, well, let's fix that. Okay. It's going to get used somewhere eventually. Right? This gets used to do things. Doesn't it? Use right here? Okay. I mean, following the belt's one way to make sure I get it all. Whoops. That's already Mark 4. We've already examined... We don't care what that is. We already know it's Mark 4 in this direction. This is where it's being used. Okay. We already checked that. Okay, so here we are. This is full of... It's full of concrete. Okay, we know concrete's not the issue. Oh, look at that. We've gone up to 93%. So we're getting close to our... what is it? 18 per minute? We're getting close to that. Those are our steel beams being... More steel beams. Steel beams are not being made fast, though. Okay, well, You know, this is actually a real problem that companies face. You want to move forward in the future. You want to use new technologies. You want to use the latest technologies, the latest techniques that are available. But you have to somehow retrofit everything you're doing in the least labor-intensive and expensive way, right? I don't want to waste a bunch of resources, and I especially don't want to waste my time. But yet, I need to go ahead and get things going and working. So how do we do that? Well, we got this concrete up here. You know what we could start with? Why don't we bring steel up here? Well, steel's going to take a long time. If we had steel already, I would say... Well, we do have this already, don't we? We could start making more industrial beams up here. The problem is, it's going to be a quick fix temporary solution because we're just going to dwindle down our supply of... If we use the industrial... Like, if we use these steel beams to make industrial steel beams, we're just going to be dwindling our supply of steel beams. So it's kind of like moving the problem from one place to another. Which we use these steel beams also, so we don't want to run out of them. And to make more of them up here means I need to route steel, which is all the way down there, at that current truck stop anyway. I mean, I could make a new truck route, but that's going to take time. See, everything I want to do here takes time. And delays my progress toward... You know what? Why don't we do this? Let's take a few minutes to think it through. Let's strategize. And honestly, this might be all we get done this session. This might be the end of what we do, because we are kind of hitting up against my time box here. Yeah. So, let's take a look online. Let's take a look at what's available. Let me get a... Let me get a new browser tab. Let's take a look at... Let's cheat a little bit. Let's look ahead. Okay, so... just a second. Okay, I know you can't see much yet. What about that? Does the trick, yeah? Okay. There we go. I don't want to look at all the Phase 3 unlocks, but I want to see hover pack. What does it take to unlock that? It's late game, so that may not be something I can look at right now, but we'll see. Oh, it increases interaction range. That's cool. Didn't know that. Okay, the recipe is motors, computers. I knew they'd be involved. We need aluminum, which we're not making yet, and heavy modular frames. This is... We're going to make these soon anyway. This is the biggest drawback right here. And it's tier 7, so we're not anywhere close. Alright. Satisfactory. Personal... Okay, so it's going to be a while before we can unlock that, to be honest. Yeah, this doesn't count. I guess there's not really a list. Maybe equipment. Okay. Yep, hazmat suit, that's pretty funny. Hover pack, jetpack. There's not much. There's a zip line, which I haven't really ever used. I didn't really see the point of that. Factory cart. Oh. Okay. Okay. Sure. Normally detected by truck stations. That's nice. No fuel, huh? Huh. Okay. What's the difference with the golden factory card? It doesn't really say. Is there an actual benefit to this? Slightly faster than running with Blade Runners. I mean, yeah, I guess it's enough of a difference. Interesting. It allows you to duck under things. Okay. Well, there's a siren. Okay, rainbow light, huh? Huh. Doesn't look like it's that useful. It's equipment, though, apparently. I don't know. Interesting. Yeah, it's listed here. Okay. Yeah, there's no real information about the golden one. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's really much that I can do here. Like, it's going to be a while. Oops, pardon me. It's going to be a while before I have access to hovercraft, or the hover pack. I probably shouldn't have. It would have been better if I didn't know about it, because I'm going to be longing for it. So whatever solution I come up with here is going to be long before the hovercraft cart is available to me. Quite honestly, I might have just enough time to solve this issue. Might have just enough time. And I think what I'm going to do is rework the Caterium one instead of this one. And I'll tell you why. I'm familiar with the route, and I have time to do it. Did I make this go all the way? I think I did. Hope so. Hope so. Now let's go down there. Yeah, right here. I wonder if there's something interesting there I missed, because I left the gas there. Probably. Anyway. Over to the Caterium mine. Quite honestly, at this point, anytime I think about using a truck route, I need to think twice. Wouldn't the belt be easier? Wouldn't the train rail be easier? Like, I don't quite know what problems they actually solve. Like, I know that if I keep learning from my mistakes, I can make it work and figure it out. But they're just so obtuse. You know, they're not that flexible. Like, I feel like a train route is more flexible. Because you don't have to worry about mistakes as much with a train. Okay, now. Let's try this. Hopefully I have enough. I never even considered whether or not I could build one. Hopefully I can build one of these guys. Oh good, I can. Okay. This guy's backing in right now, so I probably should wait for him before I do this. Probably. On his way back out, where's he going to go? He's going to go this way, right? So I think I can largely ignore him. I could start from this side. Just let him finish. Jesus, annoying. Okay, here we go. Just let him come and go. Doesn't need to wait here nearly that long. But he does. Huh, I can see the place where it starts, because right there, yeah. That's the beginning and end of it, okay. Let's get some fuel. Don't want to do anything complicated. Just take some fuel there. Start recording. Oh, I hit the right button. Good. We load it up. Make it over as quickly as we can. And at this point, I'm not really worried whether or not the big truck's going to clip through so much. I am going to try to avoid clipping. But I'm not really too worried about it, because I know as long as it doesn't hit another vehicle, it's going to be fine. Oh, and remember how hard it was to go through here? But now I've got a path to guide me. It's so nice. Okay, let's go this way. Okay. We're going to stay on the right side. Just like roads in America. Okay. That could be problematic. I didn't build that ramp all the way down. We're going to go right in the middle of the road. That's what we should do. Oops, let's go slower. Okay. It just dawned on me that when you set... Oh, that's funny. When you set these nodes, and you turn on autopilot, I don't think it records your speed at all. It probably just sets the location, regardless of speed. And like, if you slow down, maybe it places more nodes per second or something, so it ends up going slower. I don't know. Seems like your speed really isn't necessarily relevant, because that way you can use the same route for multiple vehicles. Okay, stuck behind this guy for now, but that's okay. I recall he can't go back the top way. He's got to go this way. Whoops. Which is fine, because he's going to be the only one. Well, no, he won't be the only one anymore. So we'll have to sort some stuff out. Okay, it is about time for me to go. But I think I can finish this. I need to wait for him, though. Frustratingly. Like, I don't think it's going to record more nodes while I'm waiting here. I don't think so. Yeah, it's going to record a pause node is what it is. And I can just probably delete the pause nodes. Which, honestly, I don't need to. I want to have a working track. I don't care about that. So, I want to turn this way. Uh-oh. I already messed up. Come on. Backing with this vehicle is no joke. Okay. A to unload, not X. Let it do its thing. Then we're going to go back. Now I need to go through this way. Even though those guys can't do it, I need to go through this way. I think I could just use a truck or a tractor. I don't need to use a truck, honestly. But I want to record one route that works, rather than have to go back and re-record again later when it fails for some. Yeah. Okay, we're going to avoid issues there. You know what? Yeah, you know what? If I had just switched from using a truck to a tractor, in fact, if I just used a tractor from the beginning, it would have been fine. I would not have noticed the issue. We're deadlocked again. Why not? Wait. Autopilot disabled. Oh, right. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, that was not what I meant to do. Okay, well. That sucks. Okay, folks, and this is what it's like to record a path. I swear, I should just use a train. Why would I ever use a truck? Why would I ever use a truck route in this game? I'm early game, late game, I'm really failing to see the utility. It's so hard to get right. There's so many ways to screw up. You screw up. I'm 3/4 of the way through. I can't fix it. I don't have a way to fix it. I can't just say, we'll delete the last few seconds and let me reset and let me keep going from a different spot or anything like that. Okay, we're just going to complete it and ignore it, and hopefully it's fine. Okay. Now we're on this side. What I'm going to do, okay, is turn this way. Back toward the abyss, right? Why not? Whoops. Boom. Okay. Okay. Save path. Enter a name. I don't remember what the name of the other one was. Let's try again. Load path. It was called Quick Wire Hustle. Okay. Quick Wire. Hey, we're just going to be really boring with the name. Save. Load. I didn't even save it properly. Let's try that again. Save. Okay. Press X. Path has been saved. Let's verify that. There it is. Great. Okay. Great. Great. Now, excuse me. I think if I have him follow that path, it will help. Let's see how close they are when they... It's saying there's a conflict here, but there's not a conflict here. Drive truck. Load. That one. How do I select it? A? B will cancel. Disable autopilot. How do I select it? Oh, I have to push this button. Wait, what? Load path. Why is it not working? Is it because the type of vehicle? Vehicle type. Jeez. I tell you what, if this doesn't work, I'm just going to go ahead and build a train route. I don't really see... Let's destroy the truck. Yeah, who cares about all that stuff? Would like my motors back, though. Delete. Keep it simple. Okay. Now. Can I get to work? You know, quite honestly, if I can't get to work with the truck, no. You know what? I'm going to use the Explorer. At this point, I just do not care. I don't care which vehicle it is. I just need it to go. Let's add a little bit of fuel of some kind. It needs to be this kind so that I end up... Just fill it up. It's fine. We don't need to retest loading of fuel. Okay, so... I don't care how many items. Load path. A for load path. Okay. Enable autopilot. Great, we'll just use this vehicle. It's fine. We can have multiple, it doesn't matter. I don't know why it's going quite so slow, but it is. Probably because we were waiting for that guy. Edit this node. Set wait time to... Okay. I want to actually set A to edit. How do I modify wait time? Do I have to use a mouse and keyboard? I guess I do. I would like to delete it, but I'm afraid. I don't want to destroy the whole route on account of that. Okay, now this guy's going backwards. Okay, it's not even full. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Oh wow, we can't even... Okay. We're gonna leave it alone. We're not gonna bother. Love it. Oh my goodness, love it. Okay, I don't know why it's getting stuck, but I don't think it's gonna have any issues anymore with conflicts. I really don't. Hopefully that fixes it. I really wish you could record paths with different, like with a different vehicle type than the one you want to drive. Yeah. Okay, so I don't think I'm ever building another truck route. I think from now on I'll just use trains. Because honestly, like the amount of time I've spent on this, I could have done a train line twice. Even though they're more well, I should say that train routes are complicated up front. Truck routes are complicated throughout. And that's the difference. You know, train routes are complicated to plan. Truck routes are complicated to implement. Complicated. You know what I mean. And yeah, that's all we have time for today, folks. So yeah, take care of yourselves.